Good evening, YouTube, and you guys are now watching the Forbidden List prediction presented to you by TheCaliEffect. Now, the first part of the Forbidden List prediction is clearly on my bias. That is right. There is nothing factual about this list. This list is on my own bias opinion. Just to let you guys know right now off ahead. If I don't have to say it again, I probably will say it again. This is off my own bias opinion. It is all biased 100%. Now that that's on, I'm going to announce the winner of the Breakthrough Skill giveaway. And it's going to be Zeagle Noob, ex-legal Noob. Your name is right below, so I'm pretty sure you know who you are. Just message me on Facebook if you have me added as a friend, or on YouTube and give me your address and I'll send it right to you. The pack of, that pack or the Hidden Arsenal 7. Tachyon or Hidden Arsenal 7. With that being said, we're going to get on to my prediction. My bias list is not really, you're going to get on to it, okay? Which is going to be banned. Gateway of the Six Samurai. Now, while I don't believe Gateway of the Six Samurai should not be banned, it is a very themed card. It is very specific. Its FTK is very situational. It requires you to alter your deck, and it's once in a lifetime that you'll get it off. I am doing a couple of things to help samurais make them as better as a deck, and so I'm going to take away Gateway. That is the only card ban. If you're mad, get over it. This is my biased prediction. Hopefully Konami will ban something that you guys like. Now we're going to have the little spacer, the Judgment Dragon, limited to 1. Sinister Serpent. Sinister Serpent doesn't do... I'm pretty sure there's no way some extremely uber broken way to abuse Sinister Serpent outside of Mermail, which don't really need Sinister Serpent in the first place. I find it funny that his name is Sinister Serpent, but he's a reptile. But we'll move on from that, even though, he has his flaws. Just like her, okay? Just like her, I don't think they really have a place on the list. Next, I'm going to limit to 1 Spellbook Judgment Day. And while I didn't want to completely destroy Spellbooks, I wanted them to stop plussing so hard. So I decided to limit instead of ban Spellbook Judgment Day. Now, to me, if you genuinely come up to me and ask me, is Spellbook Judgment Day broken? I will tell you no. But I'm trying to level the playing field of all the decks. I don't want to give other decks more support because obviously I can't do that. So in order to level the playing field, I have to slow down the pluses that any given deck can make. Not only that, Spellbook Judgment Day is very searchable through Spellbooks, period. You have your secrets and you have Little Boy, and you can run 3 of each of them. Are you guys happy that I didn't hit any of those? Fine. Next, I'm going to limit to Super Rejuvenation, a card that should have been limited a long time ago. Mainly not because of Dragon Rulers, because there was a couple of FTKs that were running around that Super Rejuvenation was in it, and it was just dumb. Now, I'm hitting Super Rejuvenation for now and for the future, because I'm pretty sure with Dragons get more and more support, this card is going to become more and more broken. And it's also, read its effect. Draw 1 card for every Dragon monster, discard it, or tribute it. That's dumb. I shouldn't even have to mention that in this list. That should have been 1 to ban worthy. Next, we're going to have almost forgot. We're going to have Big Eye limited to 1. Now, Big Eye in itself is a very, very debatable card. Now, it's a permanent change of heart. It's a snatch and steal with no life point gain. It's a brain control. And all of those cards are banned. So why haven't I banned Big Eye? Because it requires 2 rank 7 monsters to special summon. Granted, in this day and age, it is easy for some decks. Keep in mind I said some decks. 1 being Mermail, 2nd being Elemental Dragon. And oftentimes, it's easily hit by Valor, which, like I'm going to say, counters aren't a good reason to hit a card. With skill, they're there. The biggest reason why I hit Big Eye is because I don't want my opponent taking 3 of my monsters. That's dumb. I hate that. And more than I hate my opponent taking 3 of my monsters, I hate third Big Eye for your Big Eye, and then I'm a Big Eye, that Big Eye for the Big Eye, and Big Eye. I hate that. That's dumb. The Big Eye player should be punished by being Big Eyed. I understand. Not the Big Eye player that first played the Big Eye should punish the second Big Eye player, and then so on and so forth. That's just idiotic. Nextly, we're going to go to limited, semi-limited, and I'm going to be putting Gale Blackwing of Whirlwind to 2. Now, like I said, I can't create cards. I can only try to balance the playing field. And with Gale, the Whirlwind at 2, I'm giving Black Wings a little push, and no, I'm not going to give you guys Black Whirlwind. I don't care if your argument is, duh, why the factory is at 3. Well, because you guys have a little more, your monsters are a little better overall. Not, there's certain cards that are limited to 1 and bang. You guys have overall better monsters. So I'm going to give you Gale. And I'm also giving you Gale because Gale kills a lot of monsters out there on his own right. And so, therefore, I think that he's more deserving of the spot at the 2 list just to see what he can do. Next, I'm going to be getting Chaos Sorcerer at 2. And if I were Konami, I'm trying to boost the sales of Blackluster Soldier and Void of the Twilight. I'm trying to get the nostalgia in Yu-Gi-Oh! Back, and that's Chaos Monsters. Chaos Monsters own the nostalgia. So, what's the best way? I'm not giving you BLS anything past 1. You guys should be happy you got it at 1. I'm going to give it to you, Chaos Sorcerer. Help you guys get that Chaos stuff you're going on. It's going to be a pretty good push for Elemental Dragons, Light Sworns, or not Elemental Dragons, sorry, Chaos Dragons, Light Sworns, and when that new, I forgot the monsters' names, they will be on the link below. The Club Serpent or something, the Light and Dark Dragons or whatever that are coming in the new set for level 4. It's going to be pretty good for them. Next, we're going to be doing Charge of the Light Brigade to 2. The reason why I'm bringing Charge of the Light Brigade to 2 is not only that Chaos Dragons need a little bit, just a little push. Light Sworns need that same push as well. This could also help up the Chaos Monsters just a little bit as well. Charge of the Light Brigade can't hurt the meta right now. And like I said, this is a very biased list. Take it how you want it, if you want to take it. But I like all my charges at 2 naked. But you guys didn't hear that. Charge of the Light Brigade is going to add a little more consistency to the Inconsistent Light Sworn, like I previously stated, and hopefully it's going to bring them up to tier. Next, I'm going to be bringing Book of Moon to 2, and my biggest logic behind this is why I don't want to hit all of the good cards that are theme specific for decks. I want to slow down the meta just a little bit more. I want to hinder those big eye plays, those synchro plays, and all those other type of stuff. Reason behind Book of Moon is that it's going to help that. It's a neg 1 and it's very versatile. A lot of people mistake just Book of Moon for overall just being a great card. It really isn't much to be said about that, except it's funny how if you go to Dueling Network on low, it's 34%. On average, it's $10, and high, it's $109. If you guys check it out, just check it out. It's funny. But other than that, there's nothing else to be said. Next is reinforcement of the army to 2. Like I stated before, Samurais are going to be getting a little more support with after I hit Gateway. I'm going to bring reinforcement of armies to 2 to help the warrior decks, the heroes, the samurais, and the other not so great warrior decks in this meta a little bit more. But at first, I had to ban 6 samurais, and Econ is staying at 2, just to let you guys know. I don't think that they will ever bring that card back. Well, actually, let me take that back. I have to stop in mid-stride because it's not a broken card. Another Judgment Dragon is a spacer because it's at 3. Next, we're going to be bringing Tour Guide from the Underworld to 3. You don't like it? Get over it. What rank 3s are good? Seriously. How is Tour Guide going to hurt ever so much your deck? Like, really? How is Tour Guide broken? You know why it isn't broken? Because it isn't broken. Tour Guide to 3. Nothing else said. Reborn Tengu to 3. Now, Glow Bulb is banned. Reborn Tengu can only be special summoned from your deck. Reborn Tengu can only be special summoned while face up from your deck. I feel that Reborn Tengu can come to 3. I don't think that there's too many things that can break Reborn Tengu. Maybe I am overlooking some mass synchro deck that would love Reborn Tengu. But until then, I'm trying to give them a little more support. So hopefully this card can push them into the right direction. Next, the Agent Mystery of Earth to 3. There's really no reason why this card should have been hit in the first place. While agents were good at the beginning of the format, it started to turn into a pretty balanced format with rabbits, dark wolves, and everything else came out. I think it's safe to bring Earth back. How the duality is 3. I've noticed I'm pretty sure ever since Pod the Duality was limited, For the exception of Fire Fist, there has been the tier 1 decks that don't run Pot of Duality. And almost every other deck runs Pot of Duality. Well, maybe if I put Pot of Duality to 3, it should close the gap between these two decks. I mean, these two types of decks. Why, as a meta call can be more diverse of decks that use Pot of Duality because the consistency is increased. Maybe. Just a theory. Don't bash me on it. Try it out. Next and last, well, second to last, is TG Striker. In no way, shape, and form this card should have been a 1. I don't think there's a single Yu-Gi-Oh player that would have agreed with me, other than they limited TG Striker to push X seeds. Well, you're now trying to push Synchros back. Bring TG Striker to 3. Last but not least, at 3 would be Legendary 6 Samurai Sheen. Why am I putting this card to 3? Well, because I had a talk with a 6 Samurai player that is a good friend of mine that was whining and complaining that I banned Gateway. Reinforcement of the army isn't enough. Blah, 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 blah. Samurais aren't good. Well, now you have your Sheen to 3. You can't spam him anymore like Gateway spam him, and you should have a pretty good deck skill with Sheen to 3. You finally have your wish. I just banned Gateway for you. Thank you guys for watching this saga. I'm going to be posting the second part of this series, which is which would be more, what Konami would more than likely hit because of profits and sales and player depreciation that has been happening over the past 4.5 months, whatever. Also, the giveaway. I'm going to be giving away 1 pack, okay? Any pack that is still in print. So I can't get you Magic Ruler and Dark Crisis. I can get you Hidden Arsenal. I believe all of the Hidden Arsenals, Tachyon, just any pack that you guys think of, let me know, and I'll see about getting it. I can't get you the extra old packs, but I'm pretty sure I can get you the array of good packs. This will be the giveaway. Now, in order for this giveaway, for me to give you this card, you have to be subscribed to the YouTube. You have to like this YouTube. I need at least 15 likes. I need a comment from you. Now, I don't want just such and so, blah, blah, blah. I want your actual opinion on this saga. I want, if you hate it, then you hate it. Let me know why you hate it. Give an educated opinion, and maybe we can turn this into some type of discussion. Then we can probably make a newer list that'll be better for everyone. But like I said, you guys, thank you for watching The Cali Effect. Please like, comment, subscribe, and most of all, enjoy this next giveaway.